I think 6 years ago when we got the job, we wanted to implement Blizz and we wanted to play a certain style. And I think this team has really, we started this year playing a lot of man-to-man, and I think that's actually helped our defensive concepts within Blizz. But I think this is kind of the epitome defensively of the type of team we want to have. We're very gritty, we scrap, we turn people over, and that's kind of how we tried to build when we first got the job. So for us to be holding teams right now in the 50s, especially considering all the rule changes and hand checks, I think is pretty impressive for our players.
We got to keep improving. It's our biggest thing. That's what we're best at. That's how we win games. So if we keep getting better step by step with our defense, sky's the limit.
Yeah, I think defense is really important to us, and I think holding teams under their averages is really a big thing for us, and it's going to be big this weekend because they're a really good scoring team. They have a lot of threats, so just going to keep playing hard.
We haven't proven the ability to shoot the ball either. Our games, are ugly right now according to some people. As long as we're winning, it really doesn't matter to me. But I think that when you start forcing offense, you get in trouble. So we're going to stick with what we're good at, and we have a lot of confidence guarding the ball right now. A lot of that starts with Joella Gibson and her intensity and what she brings on the court. But even Kollyns is small for her size. She's playing at the 4, so we are very undersized. And with the loss of Adoka, we lost our only true center. We're asking Maddie to play with her back to the basket, and she's really a face-up 4. So everybody that we put in the game has had to adjust to a certain extent, but the adjustments we've made have been all about team, and that's one thing that I'm really enjoying about this group.
The thing is, it's just more so for a confidence standpoint. It's like we all know we can score. We all know we're great athletes. That's why we're here. So as long as we can get buckets and build our confidence throughout the game, I think that's the most important part.
I'm just taking it one game at a time, and I think coming off that game, it was good for me. It was a good confidence booster. My teammates found me really well, so I think we're just going to try to keep doing that every game.
Quinnipiac is just a tough team. Marist for years have been dominating the conference, and Quinnipiac has kind of stepped into that role. So, they're going to be a hard team to beat, but any game we come into, no matter who we're facing, we come in and we try to prepare the best we can for any opponent, and, we're just trying to get a win.
I think we played Quinnipiac pretty tough. We only lost by 14 at their place, and that was a game we played them all man-to-man. We lost to Adoka since then. We've had some changes. They've had the same personnel. I think they have continued to get better and better and better and better offensively, and they're also a very good defensive team. So they win by large margins. We find ways to scrape by. I don't know on Sunday if our scraping by is going to be enough against such a powerful team like Quinnipiac. We'll have to toss the ball up and find out. But I am glad that we're at home, and hopefully with National Girls and Women's Sports Day we'll have a great crowd, and some of that energy can help us.
Quinnipiac, they're a great team. They had a great run last year, and I think this is a game we've been looking forward to, and I think we're really excited about it and can't wait to play.
They're just such a talented team. They keep throwing talented players at you, and it's like, gosh, another round. But in the end, you have to focus on more so that they're a team still. Every team has their components, every team has their weaknesses, and we got to focus on highlighting theirs and using our strengths.